Dear colleagues, I'm Gabriela Freihoff, 66 years old, German and a little bit Brazilian, because I lived 12 years in Brazil and there I got to know biodanza. I'm the director of the Biodanza School in Cologne, which will celebrate its 20th anniversary next year. We will celebrate with all our schools of our association. It's a great pleasure for me to be one of the driving forces of the growth and the networking of the biodanza movement in Germany. My deep connection to biodanza, my great gratitude and deep respect for Rolando Toro go back to my time in Brazil. I met Rolando the first time in 1989 in Fortaleza. And in 1994, I concluded my training and presented my monography on the third Latin American Biodanza Congress in Buenos Aires, where Rolando himself and Mirta Chenini from Buenos Aires and Mali Zapi from Sao Paulo and Betania Mora from Fortaleza sat on my examination bench. Since I've been facilitating 2 or 3 regular groups per week. In Brazil with street children, women in the favela, alcohol addicts, family workers, and in Germany with children, families at the university, elderly people and adults. I've acquired a qualification in 15 extensions of biodanza, as there are Minotaurus project, biodanza and the 4 elements, aquatic biodanza, biodanza and clay, rebirthing biodanza, biodanza and poetry, the tree of desires, the angel foresight, biodanza and terror, biocentric learning, the hero's journey. Through a personal transformation journey driven by the practice of biodanza and the profound understanding of the theory, I'm absolutely convinced by the system of biodanza. And so I would like to dedicate myself with a lot of enthusiasm to the work of the methodological commission. In order to pass the biocentric structure, fundamental structure, and a coherent transmission of his knowledge and teaching at the biodanza schools in the future to the directors who did not have the opportunity to get to know Rolando Toro himself. I've been participant in the first didactic course that Rolando gave in Brazil, in Angra dos Reis, and then in the first course in Europe, in Italy, in Milan. It was in 1997, 1998. In 2002, I opened the Biodanza School in Cologne. And at that time, I also received the permission from Rolando to give advanced teaching courses for teachers in Biodanza with children. As I'm a special education teacher by degree, I have a large experience in this area, from social policy to assessment and work directly with persons with disability. I worked in Brazil and in Germany for a long time with children with special needs and at school. And I gave courses with the topics of biodanza with children and inclusion at the university. And I contributed to publications. In this respect, I would love to contribute the updating of the scripts, training scripts. For example, the script of application extensions, or also the script of biological aspects and affectivity, which I studied a lot and have some good experience. I speak 5 languages and have led 15 training weekends at different schools in Europe and Brazil. For example, at Victoria, Spain, Portugal, Brussels, Belgium, Vienna, Austria, Bologna and Florence in Italy, Germany also in Freiburg and Münster. More than 50 teachers have concluded their training at the school in Cologne, and I offer regularly every year an advanced training for them, for example, in the areas of methodology, affective intelligence, and creativity. I love work in international context and team. At some congresses, I have facilitated vivasias, given lectures, and participated in roundtables. Topics, for example, inclusion, biodanza with children, and biocentric education. I've given courses of biodanza at the university, also in Nepal and Krakow in Poland. And in 2014, I've organized with my team of teachers and students the first biodanza encounter in Germany with 118 international and national guests. In the last few years, I've been invited to be online congresses for an interview to introduce the concept and topics of biodanza. As you can see from my curriculum vitae, I have published many articles about biodanza in magazines. I've translated and published several books, as well as I translated all the training material of biodanza. I've developed an extension biodanza, which I would like to be recognized. It's biodanza and orishas. Regarding research, I have guided students at the University of Cologne in Bonn and have completed, among others, a study of biodanza with elderly people. My identification with the methodological structure of biodanza in the spirit of Rolando Toro and many years of practice in the most diverse areas in social work, in research, in teaching, offers me great basis for the work in the methodological commission. I also can envision to contribute to the evaluation and integration of a few of new music into the repertoire, possibly from other regions, Northern Europe, Asia. Maintaining the coherence of biodanza system in the future is great of concern to me. I'm also interested in contributing to the systemic data management worldwide, such as a file of monographies worldwide, or recording the story of biodanza. I'm a team player, have coordinated many teams, and have great creativity in developing projects and ideas, both to spread biodanza and to tackle challenges. At this moment of my life, now that my children are grown up, I have the freedom and the capacity to get involved in worldwide biodanza network and to be at a greater service. Thank you for your attention. Big hug.